Wow.
Yeah, we have our own Netflix. We have our own Lagos.
I'm seeing so many movies jumping from Nigeria to Netflix. It's because you have like a branch of Netflix in Nigeria.
I like the term jumping. Yeah, well, I guess so. No, it's because I think you know, we tell our stories in ways where it's relatable, and virtually every African can deal with that. You know,
Oh yeah.
like Mr. Joseph said earlier, you know, like we tell that story that you can connect to. It doesn't matter where you're from, Uganda, Rwanda, South Africa, wherever. It relates to you one way or the other. We talk about how we interrelate, how we coexist, all our shortcomings and what we do. You know, the witchcraft, for instance, is all part of our story narrative.
You like the witchcraft? It keeps coming up.
Yes.
Because
it's real, right?
Yeah.
It's very real in Africa, trust me. You want to say you don't know about Mambe Waters?
Why saw Nigeria movie and see things flying?
So this side, Osita, we've seen so many of your memes trending. Actually, not only on WhatsApp, it's literally everywhere.
Is it even paid for them?
TikTok, are you paid for them?
Am I paying for them?
No. Do they pay you?
Oh, for now, no.
They should.
Yeah, we should
We need to
monetize.
copyright them, yeah.
Yeah, but no space for that yet. But I believe in future.
Or you already have enough money, that's little money, you don't want to look at it.
No money is enough.
I know, right? No money is enough,
No
bro.
money is enough.
I'm still talking about you. You are one of those actors, I can say that started way back. Like way back. You are a timeless actor. Like even up to now, the Gen Z can relate with you, the old can relate with you. How have you managed to do this? Did you even ever think about it when you were starting?
When I was starting, I told myself that I want to be an international actor. So as time goes on, I try to improve, I try to evolve, try to do those things that people really like, those things that will keep people many years to come. They will still go back and say, oh, I want to watch this, I want to watch this movie, I want to say this or say that. So I try to bring in any movie I try to do, put in one or two slogans, drop few words, actions that will make that movie remarkable.
What's your favorite movie from the ones you've actually acted in?
Do you even remember the movies you acted? Can you count? Okay, the most selling among your movies.
I can't really say, but the movie that brought me to limelight is Akina.
Yeah.
That was the hit. So, but after that, so many movies are there.
Is it like
we
your
have
favorite?
Criminal Law, we have The Little Boy, we have
Saibu,
we
yeah.
have Insurance Repairs.
Amen.
We have a lot of them, a lot of movies there.
Were you being paid from the beginning? Or it was passion?
Me,
Both of you.
And then,
What?
were you being paid from the beginning or it was passion? It was a group of people had a passion and they started.
I spoke about that earlier today in the workshop that we had. Like, I always tell artists who gets involved, like, if you're driven by what you're going to gain from being an actor, then you're not going to give in your. It's not going to come from inside. It's going to be like because you want to gain something. When you talk about creative, when you talk about we are usually internal. We want to paint the picture of what we feel or what we see in our head, you know, and then let people see it. And then people now find a way to monetize that for us. But we're not going in for the money. So for me, in the beginning, it was passion. It was all about just giving the art. I loved being an actor. I loved everything that had to do with it. I loved the eye lines. I loved places when you don't even have to speak. And the camera can tell your body disposition, how you want it to. I loved all of that, and that was what drove me, you know, from then till now.
And the other side?
yes, sir. I just told myself that I want to appear on TV. I want to be there. Not that about the money. I just want to see myself on TV. Yeah, that was the first impression.
Because you see, Icon Awards, the last time when there were a lot of nominees here, we were asking him, how you're investing a lot of money, and the movie industry is not yet like making real money, like real life. We have few outlets that can buy the movies, people copyright them left, right, center. The dream is big. So for the people who are nominated for the Icon Awards, right there back at home or watching or coming tomorrow, if you were to motivate them in an industry that's not paying them, but you know how expensive movies are to do. It's a lot of money involved, a lot of time involved. How can you motivate a young actor out there that is coming for Icon Awards and probably may not win the award, but he wants to go back and wake up and be like, I'm still going to do this?
The motivation, like I mentioned earlier, is the passion. Because there's nothing I can say to make a change or to tell the veteran or the individual behind that, okay, this is what you should take home as an advice. No, 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 no. If you're not passionate about it, if you're just driven by the money, it won't come. But if you're passionate about it, in time, you will start to see result. There is nothing. Let me tell you one thing. Even if you like, if you love to, you're just so that's pretty.
And
I was just going to say sewage disposal kind of person. Let's even assume that you're the disposal person. You just carry trash, and all you do is just you carry trash and clean the place up all the time. But you do it with passion, and everybody can see that this guy just loves his job. In the end, he will still get paid. Everybody wants to use him in the end. So if you feel that you are like, all I can advise anybody that probably come to Icon, like, look, just know that if it's what you're gonna gain, you won't last. You'll get fed up at some point and you'll give up. But if it's passion, at some point down the line, the end of the tunnel, there'll be lights.
beautiful. Should have been a pastor, yeah?
You know, right?
You have a
Really?
pastor each in it.
There's a difference between being a pastor and an inspirational speaker.
So you
Okay,
should,
inspirational
yeah, you could actually
speaker.
be.
But pastors now are inspirational speakers, aren't they? They don't preach the gospel anymore. They're like, oh, yeah. Like, they take
Are we
this and
gonna go
that.
there?
No,
Because
we-
all these movies, I was
they'll
watching
come,
one
they'll
on
come for me.
Netflix.
They'll come for me.
I was watching again in one on Netflix last night, and it's from you, and it's like just loaded, and it's about the pastors. So I'm like, oh, whatever's happening is happening in Nigeria now.
Yes, trust me.
It's send me yourself to fire, but of course tomorrow Icon Awards are happening. What are some of your expectations?
Have you watched any of our movies? Sorry?
Yeah.
Any of the movies of the nominees? Have you
Local
watched?
movies?
Ugandan
No,
movies,
I
yeah.
haven't. I haven't seen them.
Okay.
I don't know about the nominees, not yet, you know.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I came from work, like serious work, so I've not had time to go
Go
through
through,
what.
yeah.
But I always know basically, and it's always good to be neutral. So I don't have any fan right now. I say, oh, this is my best filmmaker, this is my best actor, this is my best director. I don't have, and I don't do that either.
Do you even pay attention to the movies? Yeah, like you give them time out there when you're in your free time.
Sorry?
Do you pay attention to our movies like in your free time when you're out there?
No,
No.
no.
Tukolenyo.
In fairness,
Yeah.
no. When you say pay attention, meaning that do I watch the movie?
Yeah.
Yes, you see, there's not a good crossover. So we don't have access to content from here. So the only times I've seen movies here is from Icon Awards, the last time I was there. So and then of course I met a few great filmmakers, you know, and like Lukman, for instance, the guy that got the award
Yeah,
last year.
Lukman.
Yeah, I met him, and because of that, I mean, I took him and he worked on my last project. We worked together in the last film because like I loved his work. I was like, ooh. Myself and my partner were like, okay, let's talk to Lukman, and then we got him, and he filmed. You know, he came to film with me, and it was good. So that's how I connect. Basically, you know, I see some of the work within an Icon, and I was able to push it through.
Then that drives me to what should we do to get to that space where you can get our content? Because it looks we're doing badly in that light.
No, I don't think so. It's just that there's some certain barriers that that causes this. Maybe language, maybe
Yeah, language.
maybe selling points, because everybody's very content with the environment and where they're coming from. It's very hard to push your taste of whatever dish to a Nigerian who's used to a certain kind of dish. So those things are very important where you now interconnect. Like, okay, fine. I'm shooting with some Ugandans now, and I'm saying, okay, we connect with work, right? Like Nigerians in a story, Ugandans in a story, and somebody's like, oh yeah, is that the way Ugandans greet? Oh, is that the way Ugandans eat? And then all that kind of stuff. Then you start to gradually push. So everybody starts to
We need
see-
more collaborations.
Yes, we need not just collaboration as such. You need to find a way to push what you have to the next person or that already has a taste bud.
Okay, we're gonna play you some Ugandan music, but as we play it, we have Nancy who just arrived now.
Yeah.
It's an honor to join you.
The delectable-
Extreme End is DJ Roger, welcome you.
The
But Masi,
delectable
we're gonna
dancer.
play them some Ugandan music. We'll see if they know any Ugandan sound right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Nancy, Icon know what's happening tomorrow. man with a big dream, man with a
Yeah, those are actually some of our Ugandan songs.
Really, yeah.
Yes. Do you like
That
the
is
song? Are we doing?
Joshua
Are we doing something good?
It's so like it's like a mid-tempo kind of stuff, and it's really cool, very calming, yeah, very soothing too. I like this particular girl. I like her first line. Falling in love is so what?
He's actually a man. He's called Joshua Baraka.
Oh God help me! I just goofed.
You want us to play it again? No, just play Joshua.
Actually, we
Let's.
have a remix that features Simi and King Madi from Nigeria.
He's getting lazy.
Wait, I cannot appreciate
Appreciating a fellow lady.
No, tell her she looks beautiful, not lovely.
Okay. You look
There is something
beautiful.
about lovely that is supposed to be
Sounds.
from a man.
Okay.
It's a guy to a girl.
It sounds like attractive to them.
Yeah, but these days now everything is unisex.
NVS After 5, so let's just dive into the interview. You know, most people actually know you mostly for modeling and stuff. So when I was going through, I'm like, wait, she's an actress as well. Tell us about that, Pat.
And then a very mean seductress.
Wow.
What does it mean?
Most people know me for
She
modeling.
seduced me severally in movies, don't you know?
Yeah,
Tell me about the
yeah.
game.
See Uncle Ramsey with black hair.
Hey.
This is my uncle. Oh.
Yeah, right. I get that all the time.
Have you forgotten that when you were still in secondary school, you were watching him?
Yeah.
I get that all the time. She does that to me.
He's my mentor.
And
He's
every time
my
she comes in the
guru.
place, she says, "Oh, Uncle Ramsey." I go, "Oh,
Friend zone.
Auntie Nancy, you're welcome too."
Family zone. No friend zone. Friend zone is too
Yeah.
far. He's my family. So, but lucky enough, I'm working with people like this who completely understand the crafts that I watched. He doesn't mind constantly telling me, you know, talking to me as an actor, advising, you know, when we've gotten to act side by side as lovers actually. But the Nigerian industry, like we're quite a lot of professionals. We keep it to the work and we keep it to professionalism, and when we're done, everybody goes home to their other life. But on set is about set. I've never really acted with an actor who says let's go on a date. Like, that would be weird. That would be really weird. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually weird because then we have to come back on set
Yo,
tomorrow.
Uganda, learn some boundaries. Uganda, we have to learn some boundaries.
Yeah, so we do boundaries a lot in my industry.
We don't get high on our supply.
No, we don't.
You know what I mean?
Not to say there's not one or two people who have found love in the industry, but it's not, you can't check through and see. A lot of us have lives outside, and like our wives and our husbands are people outside. But of course, it's possible to find love. But in the Nigerian industry, there's just a lot of boundaries where we know that we're here for work. If we find love within that time, wonderful. But yeah, barely that has happened that I know of.
The movie world, as a woman, you have to be beautiful. Like it's like one of those things that has to be somewhere, and beauty comes with lots of people disorganizing you, and giving you petty lies and petty promises, petty stories. For a girl out there who's like, I want to be among the icon nominees next year. How can you inspire them? What can you tell to them? If you were to tell the little you when you're starting, what would you tell the little girl then?
I mean, eye candy is important on screen. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
Everybody does, and you don't have to be like beautiful or handsome. You have to be easy on the eyes, and how you can do that is what you wear, how you look, how you take care of yourself. The creative industry is, like I said, eye candy. People want to watch and be drawn in before they even know what you're about. So it is what it is. It's not about who. We're not the ones who make the rules. The viewers make the so yes, that's one. And then two, for people who are inspired that want to do it. I mean, Mr. Humphrey, what did they have to do to get an icon award? I didn't do anything. I just worked. I became somebody, someone who they can see and say, okay, you know what? We want to give an award based on, what you do and your craft and your growth and your journey. And so if you're one of those, I feel like a lot of people want accolades even before they put in the work. Put in the work. The accolades will come, the awards will come, the recognition will come, but one doesn't come before the other. If that happens, then it's just, for me, it's a recipe for disaster. Yes, because how do you keep that momentum? So it's nice when you put in the work for so many years and the recognition starts to come, and small. So it's like a reward for your hard work. But you've not worked yet, you're just still at home, and you already want to receive icon awards when there are people who have been working for how many years receiving. You already want to. So you're just setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for depression, and for the industry is so wicked. They don't answer guys like us. They answer guys like everybody. But do you answer yourself first? So that's how I see it.
Okay.
I want to ask, it's a Women's Month, we're celebrating women. And as women, we have so many challenges when it comes to the creative industry. It comes with, they will demean you, they feel like you cannot do it. There's so many of them. How have you managed to actually stand out as a lady?
I think self-awareness first, knowing what you can do and what you're capable of, not lying to yourself, truly knowing your abilities and your disabilities, and understanding that there's beauty in both of them. So when you identify that, it's hard for anybody to tell you what you can't do. I know I can act, I know I can host, I know I'm a beast on the microphone.
Oh, she is.
I know I'm a crazy creator, and I happen to own one of the biggest shows in my country and across Africa. So
genda kugwa mukamwa. Mbona mnifollow? Why you guys not following me? And why you guys not playing with my love girl? Twende nalo Gigi. Okay, hi Uncle.